What's up everybody? This here is the Yarbo Optimus Snowblower attachment. It also comes with a mower attachment, but right now we are going to test it out because we are getting snow right now. So when I first saw it, I was pretty skeptical. I didn't think that they would come out with something that you can actually adapt to being a snowblower, but here we have it. It's equivalent to a stage 2 snowblower, and you can do it from either inside your house or program it to where your driveway is and set it and forget it. Unboxing was pretty simple. It came like Fort Knox. It's super well packed, super easy instructions to assemble. Stay till the end and I'm going to go over some of the tips and tricks that I use to be able to set this up. A little unconventional, but let's just say it's in my garage, out of weather, and it's working beautifully. Let's get into it. All right, so you just got to see the Yarbo snowblower in action. Now, a couple things here. One, I don't have the studded tracks on, so I am getting a little slippage. Two, I don't have the docking station set up because I don't have an external GFCI outlet installed yet. I'm gonna do it, but for this video, I just did it manually, so my controlling is a little squirrely to say the least. So there was some skipping spots. Other videos I saw, there was no issues. I noticed that it wasn't getting all the snow, so all I had to do was lower this deck. This thing goes up and down. This goes up and down with your controllers. You can see it going up here, or I can press it and going down there. The controls are super simple. It's like an Xbox or whatever gaming system console you have. You press one button and you can turn it. And there we have it. All I have to do is turn the remote and you can see the chute is customizable wherever you're going to be throwing as well. You can go up and down and shoot at that whichever way you want. Overall initial thoughts is I'm super impressed by it. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm actually going to go sit inside where it's a lot warmer, use my controller and do some neighbors' properties. The snow is coming down fast, so we're going to have a lot more snow blowing to do with this. Hopefully I can get the docking station set up and give you more feedback on setting a schedule, letting it go automatically, and not even have to come out here and do anything. Now let's go back inside and I'll show you a little bit of the setup. All right, we're back inside, we're out of the weather, we're done with all the snow blowing, and I'm gonna take you through a little bit of the setup of how I did. It's a little bit untraditional. Per instructions, you want the command center to be outside, away from structures or any interference overhead. I saw someone else put this system inside of their garage, and for the time being, I decided I'm gonna try it in the garage as well. This system does require you to run an Ethernet cable to it, unlike some of the other systems. So I got a Wi-Fi adapter booster from the Eero, and I put one out here in my garage, and I hooked the Ethernet cable up to that, and then was able to run to the control center here up above. Plug in the power, hook up your adapters, and then we ran the wire across the top of the ceiling here, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So there you can see the Yarbo command center is up top in the attic. You have a couple inches up top here that's not touching anything. There's no interference at all. You hook up your cables just like normal and you run it through this solid tube. Instead of putting any of the T's or 90s in, I simply just went right into this mounting system and hooked it into some of these 2x4s and made a bracket that's super steady. And we are good to go. There's no interference at all now that it is hooked up. When I first originally set everything up, I did have some interference, some weak signaling. When I had my garage door up, it was creating a barrier in between. But once it was outside and I put the garage door down, I had no interference, no weak signals at all. And I was actually and I was actually able to bring the garage door back up and run it down the road. And after the system seemed to be connected and working well, there was no more interference with the garage door going up and down. So can you mount this inside of your house? Absolutely you can. Per specs, you should have it outside. But for me, it was just simple to install it inside while the bad weather was occurring. So robot mowers can be awesome, and they can be automatic, and they can snow blow apparently. So the next thing on the list is I'm gonna hook up a GFCI outside. That way I can hook up the docking station, program it, so anytime there's inclement weather, it's gonna go out there and automatically snow blow. I don't have to go out there with my controller. I don't have to use the phone app. It just goes automatically and will clear a nice path up and down without skipping things. It got a little squirrely using this little controller here with just the turf tracks on it, but it worked awesome. If you get into some ice, put the turf tracks with the studs on them, and you should have no issues at all with traction. We're soon getting into springtime, so if we don't get any snow, make sure you stay tuned to this channel, because we're gonna be programming it into the lawn as well to maintain a nice low cut golf course style lawn with the mower attachment on the Yarbo. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.